but okay.
Exactly.
What a
Yeah,
weird
Exactly.
yeah.
flex.
That motherfucker. Like, let
A
him
weird
talk.
flex.
Let him talk shit all day. Let him talk shit all day. I don't care what the fuck he has to say. All I know is I fucking know where that guy slept. Dude, I've woken up and I've had to like push him off me before. Like, hey, like
Push
let's
him
put
off
an
me.
inch
Ah,
between us.
this is getting better. Wait, this keeps getting better and better. Get
Yeah,
him
maybe
off
we
me.
could stop. I don't know, guys.
I
What the
know.
fuck? This is getting spicy here. This is set for YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We may have to put you in the category of Justin Bieber. You know,
Not
we may.
not
You know,
safe for work.
you got stories to tell and shit.
Hey,
You
what
know.
about what
Oh,
about Chris? What about Chris grooming Andrew all through his adolescent years?
Oh my God, Jesus
that did
Christ!
happen.
Come
Yes,
on,
that
look
did
at him. He
happen.
turned out fine. He turned out fine.
He's like, here, Andrew, sniff this cloth, sniff this rag real quick.
Bro,
They've
Gonna
to
take her
this
back to
groomed you
day,
also.
It's
They
cool. It's
to
groomed
fun.
you.
this
Everyone's
day,
doing it.
They groomed you, man. He was taking you to bars, flying you with alcohol. Alex started sleeping with you, man.
Yo,
Jesus
the
Christ, they groomed you, bro.
accusations. Chill.
you
They
know how
groomed
I
you.
met Alex? You know how I met Alex is
Yeah,
because
tell him.
I moved back to fucking Florida, and Chris is like, "Hey, my buddy just broke up with a girl, and he's fucking sad as shit." You know who that ended up being? Fucking Alex. Yeah. So I have this
Oh,
guy I've never met before
Yeah,
crying on my
Portia.
back
Portia was
fucking
upset, man.
porch.
We were going through it for a little bit.
Real
who was the
I
tears.
don't
girl you
even
Real
broke
remember
up
who
with?
that
tears.
girl was.
Who was the girl?
Portia.
Who knows?
No, who
No,
was the
it was
girl you
that
broke
big
up with?
girl.
When you was
It was that
Brandy.
big
who?
Brandy.
girl.
It was Brandy.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
Oh,
was
Brandy.
Brandy.
Brandy. I like Brandy,
Yeah.
man. Brandy was
Yeah.
Fuck
Brandy
her.
was
She
the best thing
broke
that ever
your
happened
heart
to you,
so
Alex.
many times.
She
Dude
did what?
was fucking crying outside my goddamn
Yeah,
Of
back
yeah,
course.
yeah,
porch.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Of course. Brandy
Real
was a good.
tears. Real.
Those are real, man,
They
and you
were
loved it.
real. Oh, for sure. Yeah, they weren't
I might have been
faking.
withdrawing, and I needed $25 to get another Dilaudid. That's why I was crying.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what.
next thing
Oh,
I
Not,
know,
yeah.
not from a girl,
next
right?
thing I know,
It couldn't be from a girl,
I
right?
moved back to town. I hit up my buddy Chris. My buddy Chris is like, "Hey, I got this other buddy. You need to meet him, and he's going through a lot, and I can't leave him home." So I'm like, "Whatever.
Yo,
Fucking bring your
you
friend."
remember that
Like,
day? That's crazy.
Tattooed
yeah,
on his neck.
we hung out in my backyard, and we fucking went on the fucking playground. Remember, like the kiddie playground that I had in my.
No, I would never.
But yeah, you did. We all
Yeah, we
fucking
did
smoked
though.
pot up there.
All right, that
Yeah,
sounds like
we
me.
did.
Sure.
But you brought Alex, and that's how I met Alex. Is you were like, I can't leave him home alone. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
So
Bring
there
him
I
the
am
fuck
caring
over.
for another guy, and you're in my life, and I
Yeah,
gotta care
there
for
you
two of you
are.
guys. God damn.
Like,
And I'm a
all
bad
I'm trying to
influence? It
do is
sounds
hit
like
up
I'm
my
good.
fucking. All I'm trying to do is hit up my old buddy fucking Chris, but he's got to bring someone else, and now I look like the asshole inviting all these random fucking drug heads to my house, even though I promised I wouldn't do
Now
that.
wait,
You
now
know?
if I said
Sticking
no,
out of
fuck.
my arm and shit.
Now if I said fuck Al, right, and kicked him out of the, booted him, whoever, wherever, dropped him off at a Sunoco somewhere. Now
I wouldn't
this,
have never known him.
yeah, we all wouldn't have this fucking moment here. So you're welcome,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Well, it's funny because, like, no offense, but like when I came back to Florida, I actually made more friends with Alex than I did with you, Chris. Like, I got to know him better, than me and
That's
you fucking hung out.
wait, quality over quantity.
Yeah, Chris isn't a
Oh,
good
dude,
friend though. He doesn't keep in touch as much. He's too busy gaming, you know.
who,
Bro, you see
Chris.
my life, man. My life is absorbed fully by my
bro?
daughter over here. I'm trying
Yeah,
to get a
I would
job over
say
here.
I would agree with you when it comes to quality over quantity, but I would not say you're a quality friend either, bro. I wouldn't say I'm a quality friend, bro. I'm there when
Damn.
I'm there, and I'm gone whenever the fuck I want to be gone. Like,
Right,
not
yeah,
quality.
I just might go absent for the next 6 times you hit me up. But that's because I'm
Yeah.
in my own. I ain't ready. I ain't ready to, I need a.
I might be in a completely different state. Fucking met me at. Like, do I owe it to you guys to live in a certain fucking area so that you can visit me? No, I don't owe you guys shit. I'll live wherever the fuck I want to live.
Oh,
So
there
it
we
doesn't make
go.
me the best friend, you know? Plus,
Yeah,
I
but
haven't
we're
kept
all
up.
not
Especially when
we're
you're
not-
like, come on down to Georgia. What's up? Yeah, no one here has ever made it there. My friends, yeah,
Well, to be fair, I've lived a lot of places and y'all never visit. And you
yeah,
know
bro.
what?
I'll
No
never see
offense,
a
but
cactus, and I'll never see one of those tumbleweeds fly
yeah,
by. It doesn't
Yeah.
sound like I'm
that's what
missing
I
much.
mean. Is like I'm giving y'all shit, but then again, I don't expect y'all to be friends that visit me.
So I'll never wear
I
a
don't.
10-gallon hat. I'm okay with that.
I don't care what you're okay with, to be honest.
Uh,
All I know is it's not a bad thing that you aren't visit friends. It's cool.
Yeah, I got my own
Some
thing,
friends visit
you
me,
know.
some don't. Y'all
yeah, but
don't.
also, Andrew, as you get older, right? How old are you now? 30 something? How old are you?
30 going on 35.
Okay, so you're still really young, right? Point is, man, and
The
you don't have
youngest out of this group.
well, yeah, but also really young because you don't have kids or anything, right? No kids.
Thank God.
He's got a
All
couple
right,
of
but
dogs.
what I'm saying is, if you throw a kid in your life, whatever, some alimony, mortgages, all kinds of shit, you'd be real busy. And sometimes, like
Oh,
Chris right now, he's trying to be a dad, and that takes time and
yeah.
dedication. And commitment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hold
That
on.
takes commitment.
I
You know what I'm
want to make sure that
Thank you,
just
Joe.
going off what you're saying, Joe. I just want to make
saying?
sure I'm not shitting on how y'all live your lives. That's not what I'm doing. If it sounds like I'm shitting on you, I mean, I'm kind of giving you shit, but I'm not
Yeah.
shitting on you. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
No, I get it. I'm the king of
Because I agree with you,
sarcasm
Joe.
and talking shit. I'm the king of
Yeah,
that.
because
I totally get it. I
deep
hassle
down,
Chris and Alex all the time. I hassle Alex more than I hassle anybody about all kinds of shit. Talking about,
yeah.
I do.
I just
And there
need
he
to
is.
make sure that
Yeah.
I just need to make sure that my heart is heard when I say, like, yeah, dude, I don't fucking blame Chris for not visiting me. Bro's got a kid. You're fucking totally right. What do I
Yeah.
give a fuck? Should Chris visit me? If I had to pick between my kid and y'all, guess who I'm gonna pick? My fucking kid. No offense to y'all,
You'll probably
but
pick your dog over us.
I mean, I probably would. Yeah.
Ready for this? Look. So you're right. It does put a ball and chain on you, whether you like it or not. Like I've tried living in Clewiston, like 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. I couldn't go a week and a half without seeing my daughter. It was killing me. So I'd bring her up in the 2 hour drive, have her 2-3 days. She got to go back to school, so so I couldn't. That was me traveling. What a shit town that was to travel in. But I did that. I did. And now it's like I'm trying to not so much settle, but fucking be something I
You
never
should have
had.
never had a kid.
I should have never had a kid. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, definitely. It's what it even though it's difficult, time consuming, committing, all that stuff. You no matter what, you can't put your finger on it, but it's more rewarding than anything you'll ever fucking do. But you can't put your finger
It's
on
the
why.
fact alone that I didn't have what I got now growing up. I didn't have that, that father figure. So I was always
And
like sensitive. I
then
was also acting like, like I called fucking underwears panties for the longest time. And I thought it was called panties. What do you mean? In the guys' locker room in middle school, calling it
Yeah.
panties. Yo,
Oh man, you have
sorry,
to.
I grew up with a mother only,
you're
and
going off on what I would call tangents right now. I'm not trying to slow you down. Go off on tangents all you want, but you're going off on tangents.
my bad. Yeah, I just kind of when I hear the whole father role and I'm a good dad, it stems down to me
Hey, man.
not having a father back then, and it's not
Hey,
hard. It's
hey,
not
look
easy,
at
but it's
me.
not hard. Go.
Do your best, and I'm gonna do my best, but do your best. Look me in the fucking eye, Chris. I'm gonna look in the camera as best as I can. And I'm gonna tell you this because I'm trying to talk to you, Chris. Hey, bro. You're a good dad, and you deserve all the happiness that being a father brings you. All right?
Heard
That's
that.
it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's it. That's all I have to say. You deserve all the happiness being a good father brings you.
Hell
That's
yeah,
it.
appreciate that. Joe, what do you got to say, bud? All right, and we're back, folks.
What?
And we're back.
Here's the deal, Chris. Here's the deal, right? Even though, it's a lot, it's a commitment, and it's a job. you're never going to be able to put your finger on why it is a priceless thing in your life. You can't explain why you had to come back from Clewiston because it was killing you. All you know is it was killing you. And you would rather eat dog dicks than be without your daughter.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
what beauty, and that is what pure love is.
And this
It's
is
that
like a
simple.
little shit town, so you fuck up a couple times in this town where the job or people or whatever, and it's like you know them and their mother and shit. You know, it's just such a small. So it's like I had to fucking. All right, I'm back in this town, guys. Yeah, you got to deal with me again. I can't escape. So I'm trying to make a good influence or passage on my as I raise her. You know, do what I've been known to do for many years, to continue doing it with these kids. I saw the kids who call me Skittle today. I'm like, yo, I'm waiting on your mom's permission to just scoop you up and take you to Willoughby. You let me know, we'll do it. I would have done that tonight and not done this podcast if their parents said, yeah. I got one who's like, I don't know how you drive, da da da. I'm like, man, you seen me, you know I'm good with.
How old
Anyways,
are those kids? What are they, like 15?
no, yeah, they're in elementary. So like one's 11 and one's 13 or something, and then there's Raiden. So it's like, and they're two boys who scoot, but it's like you can get the same type of action of scooting. Like you could tell a person who's like a shredder just the way they scoot, like the way the person skates. Like this guy is meant to be doing something active, like whether it's a gay ass scooter or BMX or like a skateboard, you know, like. So I take these kids in and I like, yo, yeah, work on this, your shoulder, you know, it's like, and I do it just you know, just,
So you're a half personal trainer for fucking young skateboarders. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, and I would
He's a
like to do
mentor. He's a
something
mentor for people.
cool like that and make a fucking brand name and teach kids, but, you know, I got so much going on. I can't be fucking, I do what I can when I can, you know?
You can't be aspiring to youth. Fuck that, right?
I mean, I do, and I am, just nonchalantly, and I don't
Shut up.
get paid for it.
Real quick, what's the circumference of your chin?
Oh, like 9 diameters. What I mean, the radius of pi. I think this is exact, like 45-degree angle.
That
Dude,
shit's an
he just
isosceles
yelled.
triangle. They
It's
call that an isosceles triangle.
You don't owe him a fucking answer.
They coined that mathematical equation: a plus b squared equals c squared on your
The
chin.
Pythagoras
They
theory.
made
Yo,
that
right
thing
away,
your chin.
Pythagorean ass motherfucking theorem.
Pythagoras looking ass crack.
Yo, till this day, I've never used that theorem. By the way, I've never said, "Oh, let me pull out the old Pythagorean."
He's like, I've never used that serum before.
I forget what that was for. What exactly was the Pythagorean theorem for again? It was something
Triangle or
specific.
something.
You turn
No,
a triangle
it had
into
nothing
a
to do with
square. You can find you can find the radius of something, and it was big. It was like, okay, if you just follow this gives you the answer to part A of many informed
Chris, you
questions.
just made. Listen, I love you, bro, but you just made that entire shit up. Everything you just said, the square and the circle. You just that shit was right out your neck, dude.
Yeah, wait. So, okay, so a squared plus b
I'm
squared
looking it up.
equals c squared. So, you know, that's trigonometry. Yeah,
No,
it's
we're
like
talking about Pythagorean.
it's like
We're
it's
talking
like
about
taking this triangle
I'm about
and
to look that
folding
up.
it.
Hey, look that up. I don't want to do anything. Someone look that up.
No,
I'm looking
Al,
it up.
you're the
Hold
guy
on.
who looks things up. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Pythagorean theorem.
let Chris answer because he's very close. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. That's Pythagorean's theorem, which means you can determine the length of any side of a triangle based on any.
Triangle.
As long as you know two sides, you could always find the third side.
Right.
Right.
yeah.
So go on, Chris.
Okay, and like say if the problem is, oh, I need to find the fucking rate, I need to find the angle of this.
Listen,
I've never been. That's what I'm saying. I've never
You're
used
not
it. So
gonna find the right angle. You're gonna find the two distances that are the farthest point. If you have those two summed, you can get the third one, the shortest distance.
Yes, that's how a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So it doesn't matter which two you know. You can know
Oh.
A and C. You can know
Okay.
A and B. You
We
can
got it,
know B
and
and
find
C.
out
It
what
doesn't matter.
what the side is.
The point is, you can always find the third unknown if you know two knowns. That's
That's
Pythagorean's
easy. That's
theorem.
an easy. That's an easy equation
Yeah.
too.
If I know two sides, I can always find the third. That's
I
when you
guess
break it
maybe in
down. That's what.
carpentry, right? When you're doing angles and shit, like, oh, I need to cut a radius off this fucking. Like, Alex, I'm sure if you pan up to the ceiling, I'll find a triangle there, and we can maybe get some
In the
Pythagorean
ceiling,
theorem.
you're gonna find a triangle.
Let's see what you got.
Why are we even doing this? And in fact, why don't y'all put shirts on?
Yo,
I mean, I can, but I'm enjoying the fact that I live alone and I got a breeze going through my house.
and he just doesn't
Do my
have
tits
to.
offend you? Do my nipples
Yeah.
offend you? I'll put a shirt on.
I'm just wondering if y'all will take me more seriously if I just webcam
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah,
Am I more serious
Sure.
now?
The only person who can't take their shirt off is Chris. He's in the parking lot. We're all in our houses.
Hey, I got no
right?
problem
Yeah, yeah.
taking my shirt off, huh?
If he
It's
takes
just,
his shirt off, he's going to jail for what is that? Not
Lewd-
disorderly.
Lewd and lascivious.
Lewd and lascive. He's going for the old lewd and
The
lascive.
old-
Hey, no,
That's
it's
it.
fine, bro. I'll do this too if it makes me part of the group. It's cool.
Oh, it's so nice, man. The breeze is coming through my house. I got all the doors open. And you
Don't
can't
have
do
your
it.
shirt over your neck like that though. That's fucking gay.
That's a
Yeah,
different
that-
color.
that-
Pale.
What the
That's a
fuck?
You need a rainbow
Suddenly-
tattoo on your chest. If you're gonna wear your shirt like that, you need a rainbow tattoo. Yeah.
I love John.
I gotta help a couple old ladies out with their bullshit and make $40.
I'm just gonna keep rubbing my chest like this.
This is
And
a great
you know
time to
what?
leave.
You can give
When-
this video to those old women, and you know what? They'll love it. They'll say like, "Wow, thank you."
No, well,
Wow.
I am recording this, by the way, and it will be on YouTube as our first episode.
120 hertz refresh rate. 100. dude.
It's probably already 11 minutes. Oh, it's 17 minutes long. That's crazy. There goes my.
I thought we've been on a lot longer than that. I really have. I thought we've been on for a lot
I
longer
started
than
in the middle because we were like going nice. We were going smooth.
that. So you're
None of y'all
recording
are
right now?
recording in 1440. I bet you.
Well, I'll let you guys after I'm done with this bullshit I gotta deal with. Stop doing that. What
Hey,
the-
do your thing, man.
Motion to suppress.
Motion is suppressed. Right? I think it was successful, Chris. Good luck. Andrew, thanks for joining us.
I'll
See
see
you in
y'all
a couple
crackers later,
weeks.
man.
And we
You know
say it
what?
all.
I'll see you
We
next
gotta say it
month,
all
man.
together. And we're back. 1, 2,
And
and we're back.
Hey,
wait a minute.
Hi, dude. Love
Later.
ya.
Peace.
See ya.